online, guys. Data set. So, what is my data set name? How many variables and how many observations here? Yeah, what is
3
my data?
variables and 2 observations, sir.
So, data set name is a
AB.
AB has ID, age, salary. These are the columns actually. All columns are variables.
Variables.
How many variables are?
3 variables.
So, what about this yellow color related observations? How many observations are there? 2 rows means 2 observations. Okay, this is my data set name. Now I am submitting this data set. How to submit our data set? Here, press submit button. Otherwise, press F3 button also. Here I am submitting this one. This is my output window. You can see this is a which window. See my cursor output. You can see the ID, age, salary, 3 variables, and how many observations? 2 observations. Now you can see first row. This is a title. What is the title? By default, title is the SAS system. When we submit any data set in my editor window, by default we can see the title as the SAS system. Okay. For example, I am submitting one more data set. Data AC, input, ID, name, okay, age, designation, salary. Okay, this is a designation and salary. Cards, 101, next one is a Naresh, age is a 22, designation is a flat, 32,000. 102, Suraj, 23, designation is a CA, then 24,000. 103, Manish, 24, then BA, 35,000. So what is my data set name? How many variables? How many observations?
Data set name is AC,
Okay.
5 variables and 3 observations.
Out of 5 variables, how many character variables? How many numeric variables?
2 character variables and 3 numerical.
So how to identify the character and numeric means? ID is my variable. ID value is a number. When my variable values are numbers, those variables are numeric variables. But name is a variable. Name value is a text. Okay. Even designation value also text. These 2 variable values are in text format. These are the character variables. What is my point? So in my input statement, I have mentioned totally 5 variables and 3 observations. When I submitted, you can watch it.
It's a dollar symbol, sir.
Yeah. Just wait. So when I submitted, by default we can see the numeric variable results only, but we are not displaying the character variables. When we mention any character variable in the input statement, each and every character variable names must be ended with the dollar symbol. Dollar is a mandatory. So name ends with the dollar symbol. So shift plus 4 button here, that is a dollar symbol. Even designation also character variable, we have to use dollar symbol at the end of your variable only. Now I am submitting this one. Again, please submit this. When I submit, you can see results in your output window. What is my title here? Anybody? The SAS system. This is a default title for each and every data set wise. I want to use my own title because in the real-time scenario, clinical side or banking side, SAS is a reporting tool. By using SAS, we can generate the clinical reports only. Each and every report has own title. These titles are also provided by your client only. Client. Whatever title they have given in your report, so we have to use same title only. Okay? But how to use the title? The default title is the SAS system. Now I want to use my own title which were provided by our client. The purpose we have to use, we'll use proc step options only. Proc step options are again categorized by totally. First is our option is a title. What is the purpose of title? Title is here I am writing footnote. Second one is, third one is no obvious. Fourth one is a double. Okay. Totally, how many options are there here on the proc step options? 4. Title, footnote, no obvious, double. So what is our first option? Title. Then title is a data step option or proc step option? proc step option. It is a proc step option. Okay. So by using title, we can assign our own title only. What is okay? We can assign our own title. That purpose will be use the title option. How to use the title means title always we have to use inside the proc step only. Each and every proc step must be started with the proc and ends with the run. In between, we have to use the title. Okay. So how to use the title is just give one after your dataset name before run. Please hit enter title. So then give your own title only. This title must be enclosed with the single quotes only. We have to use inside the single quotes. We have to give our title. So here our title is the first title. This is my title. Just assume this is my title. But in the real-time scenario, titles are provided by your client. So sometimes here, the first title, the totally 3 bytes, including spaces of 4. Again, first totally how many bytes? 5 bytes. Title also 6 bytes. Maximum here only 12 to 16 bytes are there. But in the real-time scenario, sometimes our title has 32 bytes, even okay, 70 bytes or 100 bytes also. Maximum we can use 256 bytes only. How many? 256, but not required 256 bytes. More than 20 bytes is enough. Okay. The client also they will give less than 20 bytes only. I will show you in my tomorrow's class. Tomorrow, the online class, Wednesday, I will show you, not tomorrow. Okay. So here I am submitting this one. When I am submitting this code, you can see here what is our title. The first title only. Okay. By default title is the SaaS system. Instead of the SaaS system, we are changing. Okay, whatever title if you want, we can display the title. Title always we can display the top of the page only in the first row. Don't forget this one. Titles always we can display top of the page. Okay. So here by using title we can display the always we can display the okay display the top of the page here. The maximum we can assign the how many titles for one report. That is the next question. Sometimes our report has 2 titles, sometimes 3 titles also. So maximum how many titles we can give it for one report? So maximum we can give 10 titles for one report only. More than 10 titles it is not possible. What is my point? Clinical side max 2 titles more than enough. Okay, 99% only 1 title only. Maybe or may not be. Sometimes they will give 2 titles only. But banking side sometimes 5-6 titles also required only, but clinical side more than 2 titles are more than enough only. Then how I want to use the one more title, then how can we give it second title? If anybody wants to give the second title, so this is a title. Title or title 1, both are same only. Title or then I want to give the one more title. If anybody wants to give second title, please increase your title number sequential order, which means title 2, title 3. Don't give any randomized numbers here. Okay, here I am giving title 2. This is a second title only. Okay, now I am giving here the second title. Okay, this is a second title. Now I am executing this one. When I am submitting this code, how many titles we are displaying? 2 titles only. Okay, I want to give one more titles now. At that time, we have to give title 3 only. Title 3. So this is a Stances software. This is just I am giving own title, Solutions Unlimited and LTD. This is my title. This is a title 3. Now I am submitting this one. When I submitted, we can see it in my output window. Series Stances Software Solutions Private Limited. Clear my point. This is a title. Maximum we can assign how many titles here? Okay. Maximum max we can assign the 10 titles. 10 titles for one report only. Okay. This is a title. Clear my point. Okay. Now I am submitting one more data set here. What is my data set name here? AC. Now I am creating data, grading, input, ID, age, salary again. All these are numeric or character? Numeric only. Because ID value is a number, age value also number, salary value also Number. Okay. Now, if I am submitting my AD data
क्या है?
set, anybody please guess it and let me
नहीं.
know. What is the my title? The default, the SAS system, or above 3 titles? That is my question.
क्लास चल रही है पापा.
In my above AC data set, how many titles are used? 3 titles. But in my AD data set, no title. Then if I am submitting AD data set, what is my title? The SAS. The table title is but that is a wrong assumption. Actually, title is a global option. Global option means once we use the title in my proc step, remaining entire proc steps, results, titles, we can see the same title only. Whatever titles we have mentioned in the above data step, above proc step, remaining proc steps also, titles, we can see the above titles only. What is my point? Then, if I am submitting my AD data set, we can see the 3 variables, ID, age, salary. But you can see the title is above 3 titles only. The first title, second title, stances, software, solutions only. Now, if I am submitting this one, you can see the variables and observation, AD data set related. But titles are, we can see the above data set related only. See this ID, age, salary, but concentrate on titles, the first title, second title. This is actually not AD data set. These titles are related to AC data set only. So once we use the title in my editor window, same titles are applicable for remaining all entire proc steps only. Clear my point here? That's the reason in the real-time scenario, when it will be useful title means once you joined any project, today you joined one project only. So after 6 months or after 1 year, this title is required. In between, this title is not required because today is my last day. Today I am creating the report only. While creating the report, title is required or not? That day only title is required. In the middle days, in the 6 months of span, every month or every day title is not required only. Got it my point here? So at the end of your coding, I am creating the report. In that report, while creating, so last proc step is available. Na? In that proc step, we have to use the title. After that proc step, we don't have any other code because that is a last code only. Got it my point? I have written totally 10 pages of SAS code. Last 10th page is there. Na? Last page we are using which one? Title. Got it my point here? So title అనేది మీకు రోజు యూజ్ అవ్వదు. జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత లాస్ట్ ఈ రోజు నేను రిపోర్ట్ జనరేట్ చేస్తున్నా అప్పుడే యూజ్ అవుతుంది. ఈ మిడిల్ డేస్ లో మీకు టైటిల్ అనే ఆప్షన్ వల్ల యూజ్ కూడా ఉండదు. గాట్ ఇట్ మై పాయింట్ హియర్. అది క్లినికల్ అయినా బ్యాంకింగ్ అయినా ఇన్సూరెన్స్ ఎనీథింగ్. క్లియర్ మై పాయింట్? సో దిస్ ఇస్ ఎ టైటిల్. నౌ జస్ట్ గెస్ ఇట్ అండ్ లెట్ మీ నో. I am submitting my AD data set, but we are displaying the above 3 titles only. But I need default title. Anybody guess it and let me. I want to display the default title for my AD data set only.
Title is equal to default.
Title is equal? No. Again. Exactly. Again we have to use title. The SAS system we have to use inside the which one? Title. Here I am using the SAS system. If I am submitting, above 3 titles are replaced by this title only. Now if I am submitting, what is my title? The SAS system. If I am submitting, you can see the SAS. Now anybody just guess it and let me know. Data, my data set name is AE, input, ID, name, sex. Okay, sex is a character variable. I use the dollar symbol here. 101 Suresh M, 102 Naresh F. M. So if I am submitting this one, anybody please guess it and let me know what is the AE title. We can display it in my output window.
The system.
The
SAS system.
in the above data
SAS system.
latest I use the same title is applicable for remaining entire proc steps only. Clear my point? If I am submitting this one, we can see it here, the SAS system. So title is a which option here? Global option. Okay, this is a global. Global options means once we use the title, this title is applicable for remaining entire proc step form. Anybody any doubt? Please let me know. Clear means I will go for a second option. Anybody let me know what is mean by footnote? Title always we can display the top of the page. Footnote always bottom of the page only. Okay. I have created one report only. You have created one report. You sent that report to user. I am a user. But I have some concerns, some doubts, some issues. Then while creating your report, so in some reports you have to add your email ID, group email ID or your mobile number also. Because if user has any concerns, they will call to directly that number or directly they will reply to that email ID. Maximum will provide the email ID that is not individual email ID, group email ID. In that group, myself, your email ID, our team, entire email IDs are available in that group only. For example, today I have created one report. I delivered that report to user. But tomorrow onwards I will be on leave. User has any concern, directly he sent email to that entire group only. In that group, other team members are there. They will respond to that user concerns only. Got it my point here? Okay. So now I will go for which one here? Footnote. Okay. Now here, in the first, this is a AC data set. How many titles I used it? 3 titles. Now I am using footnote. So footnote also, whatever footnotes we are giving, we have to give inside the single quotes only. Okay. Please reach out to stances@gmail.com. Okay, stances if any concerns or something happened. Okay, if any concern. This is my footnote only. I have given this footnote. Okay, first footnote in my top step only. Footnote always we can display the bottom of the page only.
Bottom.
Okay, here I am submitting this one. When I submitted, we can see it here. What is my footnote? Please reach out to stances. So go for top of the page. In the same page, you can see the above 3 titles below footnote only. Clear my point here. Okay. So footnote means this is also it is a prospect option. We can assign the our own footnote only. Whatever footnote if you want, we can display the footnote top or bottom. Bottom of the page only. Bottom of the page. Maximum we can assign the how many footnotes here? 10 footnotes only. Okay, this is also same. 10 footnotes for one report only. I want to assign it one more footnote only. Then we have to use how to add the second footnote? Footnote 2. Okay, sequential order. Don't give randomized number. Okay, here this is a footnote 1. Next one is a footnote 2. So here I am giving footnote 2. Okay, so please call something. This is my second footnote only. Okay, this is a second footnote. Now I am executing again. We can see it in my output window. How many footnotes here now? 2 footnotes only. Okay. Even we can use under footnote section, footnote 3. So we can use any symbols also. Whatever symbols we have given, we can display those symbols also. Inside the single quotes, whatever things we have given, even letters, symbols, digits, we can display under footnote section only. Now I am submitting this one. Now here, how many footnotes? But unfortunately, I forgot to mention footnote 4. Instead of the footnote 4, again I am using here last one. No, don't. Which one? Actually, what is that number? 4, right?
4.
Actually 4. But I have not given 4. Instead of the 4, I have given only footnote only. In footnote means that is a 1 actually. Footnote or footnote 1 both are. So if I am giving like this, above 3 footnotes are replaced by last one. Now how many footnotes we can see it in my output window? Only 1. Yeah. Only 1. What is that? This has to enter last one. No. Got it? 1, 2, 3. These 3 footnotes are replaced by this one. No. I want to display 4 footnotes. Then we have to give footnote 4. Same as title also. Instead of the title 4, if I am giving title, then we can see it only 1 title. That is the last title only. Clear my point here? Any doubt here?
normally one the same కదా మన రెండు రావాలి
No. ఈ ఫుట్ నోట్ కూడా దీంతో రీప్లేస్ అవుతుంది 1, 2, 3 అని. మీరు ఫుట్ నోట్ 1 5 టైమ్స్ ఇస్తే లాస్ట్ 1 డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. క్లియర్? అంటే ఇక్కడ ఫుట్ నోట్ 1 2 టైమ్స్ మీరు మెన్షన్ చేసినట్టు లాస్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో అదే డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది మీకు. గాట్ ఇట్ మై పాయింట్? Okay. Now, if I am submitting this one, data set AD, this is a footnote 4 here. Now I am submitting this one. When I am submitting, you can see here totally 4 footnotes only. Okay. Now, if I am submitting this one AD, then how many titles, how many footnotes we can see it in my output window?
one title zero footnote
4 footnotes. 4. Because I have given footnote 4 again. Okay. Then how many footnotes? 4. But how many titles? 1 title. So when I am submitting this one, see this here, 4 titles are there. But here only. Now my question for everyone. Here, what about this one? This is also same and different. That's 1 title and but I don't want footnote only. Then how to suppress the footnote in my output window? Yeah. I want to suppress. Yes. I don't want footnote. I want to suppress. I want to remove the footnote section in my next steps only. AD or AE. I don't want this footnote section. Then how to remove? Yes, correct. Inside the single quotes, blank, null. Single quotes don't give many footnote. I mean any value. Just give one space only. Then above footnotes are replaced by this space only. What is my point here? So here I don't want any footnote. Then footnote. Here my point. Then anybody tell me in my AD data set what is the title, what is the footnote? Footnote is a no. Okay. When I am submitting this one, we can see it in my output window. Title is a, there is no footnote here, but above is a title. What about below one here? If I am submitting AE, the SAR system, footnote is a null. There is no footnote section. Okay, when I am submitting, see this, there is no footnote, but you can see the title. Okay, title and footnote both are global. Once we used in my editor window, same titles or footnotes are applicable for remaining all entire prod steps only. So that's the reason we have to use titles and footnotes in the real-time scenario only once, that is end of your development only. నేను కోడ్ డెవలప్ చేశాను ఓవర్ రిపోర్టింగ్ ఒక్కటే పెండింగ్, ఆ రిపోర్ట్ లో ఈ టైటిల్ ఫుట్ నోట్ యూజ్ అవుతుంది. క్లియర్ మై పాయింట్? ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ అ టైటిల్ అండ్ ఫుట్ నోట్ ఆన్లైన్ గైస్. ఎనీబడి ఎనీ డౌట్?
yeah
No, sir. No? Anybody? Any doubts? No doubts? Okay, then I will go for next one. Is a which one? Yeah? No OBS only. No ops. Okay, no OBS. So, for example, data, my data set name is a AP input, ID, age, salary is there. Parts, ID is a 101, 11, 11,000, 102, 12, 12,000, 103, 13. I need at least 10 observation for better understanding. 105, 15, 15,000, 106, 60. Now, here what is my data set name? How many variables, how many observations? All are numeric or character? Numeric only. So when I am submitting this one, you can see the variables are only 3. ID, age, salary. When I submitted this one, we can see the results in my output window. This is my output window. Yes or no? But you can see ID, age, salary, these are my variables. But here extra we are seeing OBS. Observe, that is by default. Now sometimes user, they will confuse this OBS value. Looks like this is also one column only. So sometimes they will request us, they don't want this OBS in the final report only. they don't want this OBS values in the final report. In the Excel sheet, this is serial number in Excel sheet. But this is I don't want. Then how to suppress, how to remove this OBS value in the final report only. Got in my mind? The purpose we have to use our option is a no OBS. So no OBS we have to use in proc step only, but not in between. So beside your data step, okay, just give one space, no OBS. I use it before semicolon. This is all the proc step option we have to use inside the proc step. Okay, beside your data step, give one space and mention your no OBS option. Now I am submitting this one. When I submitting this one, we can see it in my output window. Is there any OBS value? No, because I use the no OBS only. This is also when user requested us, they don't want this OBS value. At that time only, no OBS is required. Clear my point here? Any doubt? No? So now, next, I will go for next. While preparing the next one is a double actual. Anybody, any idea? I want to increase the line spacing in between the each and every row. How can we do that? Anybody? Yeah, right click. Can I go for paragraph?
Yes.
Paragraph. So here line spacing is there. You can use double. When we use double, then automatically we can increase the, what is the purpose of double? Line spacing only. By default is a single. But when you want to give more space, while preparing the resume, this is important. Some people say are giving double. Okay, double space only. So when I am using double space, now is there any difference? Okay, we have, you can see more space in between the each and every row. So here also, go for this. This is my output only. After 101, 102 is there. After 102, 103. After 103, 104. Is there any extra line spacing in between each and every? No. Especially this double option is only useful for phase 1 clinical trial. Any idea phase 1, phase 2? How many members participated in phase 1 clinical trial? 200. What about phase 2? What about phase 3? Thousands, 3,000, 4,000, up to 30,000 also, depends on trials only. This is a phase 1, 20 members only, very limited data. So you can see here 10 members are there. 10 members also, phase 1 is nothing but not only 20, even 10 members also, phase 1 only. Now I want to increase the line spacing in my report only. Then we have to use which option? Double. So when we use the double option, okay, so here double. I am using both at a time, no OBS and double. We can use both at a time, but must be separated by space. Don't use any comma. Okay, now I am submitting this one. When I submitting this one, we can see it in my output window. Is there any difference prior one and this one? You can see more space are there. After 101 and 102, you can see one null row I have included by using double option only. Okay, sometimes that is also only phase 1 only, not phase 2, phase 3. This is not useful. So these are the proc step options. These are not global options. Global options means I use the no OBS in my AP dataset only. What about other dataset means? We can see the OBS value, we can see the no double. Okay, so only double and no OBS, it works for only that step only, not for other steps. Clear my point here? So these are the proc step options here. Done. Anybody, any doubt, please let me know.